Yes, hi there, this is Abdull Tarzi. Uh, I just want to tell you that it's very important to see the doctor and to see the nurse. And it's important to go to the hospital. You should tell them what you have. For example, you might say, hey, uh, you might say you have your arms hurt, or you might have some leg problems. You might be like coughing. You might have a cigarette or alcohol problem. I don't smoke myself. I don't drink alcohol. I use alcohol, regular medicine. So and sometimes like once a year for you know to feel better, I might use alcohol once or twice a year. The medicine is very good for you. So you should go to a doctor and try to ask for some type of medication. When some medicine, there's a lot of medicine that actually help you as long as it's the right kind. That's very good. Now the healthcare today is very good. You're able to go to the hospital. You're able to go see the doctor, and uh, it's a good healthcare. It really is a good healthcare. And to protect yourself, it's important to go see the doctor about what kind of problems you might have. Now, the doctor should be very good with people. The doctor should be good with themselves. The doctor should be good with the patients. And what the doctor is looking for is seeing how healthy you are, first of all, how you do, how you write, how you speak, and how you have good eye contact and can talk to the doctor well. And when you speak well with the doctor, then overall you are well. So you're trying to basically show that you're well. You want to show them that you're healthy and that you're safe to the doctor. And the doctor is doing the same thing. The doctor is protecting themselves at the hospital, at the doctor office, and they're showing that they're healthy and safe and peaceful. You're healthy and the doctor's healthy. That's very important. Then, as far as yourself, there are times that you go over some sickness, that you might be sick, that you might be coughing, or you might have some leg problems, and you might have issues. At that time, you make that clear to the doctor, and the doctor usually gives you a medicine. And the medicine usually helps you. When the doctor writes a prescription, you go to the pharmacy and they fill that out for you, the medication, and then you use that, and you feel a lot better. With the medication and seeing the doctor, you will feel better. Now, I am for those pharmacy as well. They do a fantastic job. I'm very much for a doctor who does a fantastic job, and nurses and the people in the medical industry, like the X-ray people. Now comes the next part. Some doctors and some nurses will ask for X-rays or MRI, which is like a picture of your body at some point. Again, some of those might be functioning well, but some might be not functioning so well because, again, that's the machine, an MRI, and X-ray that might know you, but doesn't know you as much as a doctor does, as much as your family, as much as a nurse. You see, when the doctor looks at you and you have good appearance, you're healthy, you're safe, that's when you have the best healthcare. When the doctor works with you directly, because you're a human, that's a human. We're hoping that you're seeing a human doctor. We're hoping you're not seeing a robot. We're hoping a human is going to see a human being for their doctor and nurse purposes. You have to be able to see a good. Solomon, I'm in the middle of something. Sal, let me discuss this. Yeah. Okay. Stop. You can shut the door. You can shut the door. You can shut the door, please. Shut the door. Thank you. Okay. So what I'm saying is, we have 3 people in the home. You also need to tell, if you want better homes and better rights, you should tell the doctor that I want 1 bedroom, 1 person, my own restroom, my own living room. Those kind of things are important, very important. Anyway, so what I'm saying is The doctor should be a human being. I am a human being, you should be a human being, and we should see men and women, and the nurse and the doctor at the hospital clinics and the dentist. You must be a human first of all, so we can see each other. You know, if I'm a human, you're a human. That makes a lot of sense. We don't want to be operated on by robots or by computers and technology like this. First of all, it's unfair that the computer technology would operate on human that much. So a lot of times the doctors has to rely on their own hands, on their own hands and their own vision and visual, their own eyes, their own teeth and mouth, their own speaking. And you shouldn't rely. I mean, it's important that you don't always rely on the hospital X-ray or on a picture. Your eyes are the picture to yourself and to the human species. You shouldn't allow only the X-rays and the MRI. And a lot of times those results could be false. There might be results because it's just like a robot. The robot doesn't know you. The computer doesn't know you that much. Your job is to understand human has human qualities, computers have computer, TV has TV, light has light. Is the light allowed to examine you? No. We just turn the light off and on for our eyes to see and bring light to the whole world, bring light to the planet and the spaces. But we're not allowed to do X-rays on the light generally. And the lights are not allowed to X-ray us. The same thing with computers. When you and I are not allowed to X-ray a computer and take pictures in that fashion to see if the computer is working. With the visual, we have people that fixes it. We have, you can see it through like, those round things that make the picture better, magnifying glass. You could look telescopes and you could look for microbes and things like that for the human being, of course. But on some products we've seen them use the telescope as well. On some but on the human, it's so important to have human look at human and give us the what we need. You know, they call it diagnosis, and we shouldn't call it diagnosis. That's when you were seeing too much computers and technology, and there's a lot of people dying. People are not dying today. They're living to 100 years old at least, and they're able to have a good life, good health, energy, and they're able to have boost. Today they use boosters, and people are able to boost their energy and get, hopefully they're getting vitamins and good nutrition, good food, good drinks, and good, it's important to have like one glass of juice, which is also good for your energy levels, like energy juice. Again, like orange juice or apple juice, lemonade, or sometimes even some Coca-Cola or 7-Up products, as long as it has real sugar, can be considered as juice. Iced tea could be considered as juice as long as it has good sugar. And you need one glass of juice. You can also have good oranges. You can have good salad. You have good rice. And there's people that do live off meat and alternative meats, or they call it beyond the meat or alternative to meat. People live on that very well. Now, what you want to do is be my family does have a good nutritious. We use a lot of salad. We used to have a lot of rice, and we do you have like beef or chicken. Once in a while we barbecue or you go to kebab place there. We are able to go to like a good kebab restaurant, and we also have good you go to like a nice Carl's Jr. or Loco. Those kind of places are good. Once a day or once a week at least. You see, we're having a lot of meals, like 3 meals a day, and so we should be able to see the doctor like maybe not 3 times a day, but we can go to a doctor like once a year. And in some cases, you might be able to see a doctor 3, 4, 5 times a year. For some people, you might be able to see 3, 4, 5 times the doctor. Anyway, so we want to be able to make sure that you call the doctors. You're able to call the doctors